So, what the hell is loop engineering? You've probably seen this tweet, and your immediate reaction might be, what this guy is talking about? What's loops? To understand loops, we first need to understand how we work before them. A common workflow is that you start with a prompt, that triggers an agent run, and that results in some output. So, one prompt results in a single agent session. With loops, you also start with a prompt, but then there are multiple sessions defined by the trigger, and there are some outputs that you might review, but that's optional. There are multiple types of triggers: time-based, goal-based, and external. A time-based trigger is something like a cron job or a scheduled run, where you define an interval or a specific time in the future where the agent should run. Goal-based trigger is where you define a high-level task and let the agent spawn as many sessions as required to achieve that goal. And the external triggers is something like a webhook, where each event defines a new agent run. Here are some examples. The first one you might actually already tried. So when you have a PR ready for review, you might ask your agent to check the status of your PR every 5 minutes or so, and the agent would check the CI status as well as like any pending feedback from the review and address them automatically. The second example is a goal-based loop. In this case, the goal is to rewrite the codebase from Rust to Zig, so the agent would spawn multiple sessions to do the rewrite. The third example is an external trigger. In this case, the trigger is the alert that you get from your alerting system. So every time you get alerted, the agent would spawn a new session to make a write-up on the incident. And the final example is about handling the customer feedback, where for every incoming feedback, you would make a new PR to implement that. To learn more about loops, I highly recommend this article from Anthropic. It's called Loop Engineering Getting Started with Loops. It's short and to the point.